Are you ignoring your colleagues? Then you're missing out on the best learning experience for your entire sales career. What's going on, everyone? It's Mateo, back with some great tips to make you an SDR superhero. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so we can continue to push out amazing content for you guys, so stay tuned. Sales is all about people, especially including the people that you work with. That's right, I said it. When you land your first or next sales role, you shouldn't just camp out at your computer and avoid all human contact possible, especially in a remote environment. Get yourself out there. Your colleagues have a ton to teach you, and I got 5 tips for you to make the most out of these relationships. So tip number 1, get to know your coworkers. What do I mean by that? I mean, get to know them on a personal level, right? Don't be a hermit. Get yourself out there. Accept or extend a virtual lunch or coffee invitation. Take some time to just chop it up with them in the morning, in between meetings, at lunch, whenever you can. Join group activities, right? There's a ton of online Zoom activities right now, both on LinkedIn, within your company, right? You have time and you have people that you should be connecting and talking with, right? And through these conversations, you'll learn more about the company culture, how your job fits into the company vision, and furthermore, just invest actual time and energy into learning about your coworkers and genuinely care about them. I promise you, it cannot backfire at all. The more you can invest in the culture and the people around you, the better experience that you will have and other people will have. So just keep that in mind. Tip number 2, learn to listen, right? Ask for and assimilate knowledge from the people around you. Pay attention to how they talk on calls, in meetings. Ask them about their successes, their losses, their general experience in sales. They'll be more than happy to share these stories with you. Don't be embarrassed to ask questions. I said this in one of my LinkedIn posts. You actually do yourself a disservice by not asking enough questions. You won't know everything from day 1, sometimes even day 30, depending on your industry and product, and that's okay. You need to take this time to absorb this information from the people who have successfully been able to do the job for quite some time now. Again, you're relying on your teammates to sort of help you out, right? And, the more people willing to teach and coach you because you're not acting like the big salesman around the company, right? They genuinely care about you. It puts you in a really good position to just be enjoyable, be likable, and people want to help people they like, right? Tip number 3, don't be afraid to ask questions. Questions are good. I made a LinkedIn post the other day that the less questions you ask, you sort of do yourself a disservice, right? The more questions you ask, the more people you talk to, the more you'll understand, and the quicker you'll ramp, essentially. Tip number 4, be teachable. Take your experienced colleagues seriously. They might be doing the job for 2, 3, 4+ years, and they have a lot to offer and a lot of mistakes that they have made that you shouldn't have to make because they've already made that mistake and they have already learned from it, right? That's huge. Even if they have weird quirks or you don't really like their personality as much, everyone has something that they can teach you. I'm going to say this again. Every single person has something that can teach you, that you can learn from, right? Let other people show you how to do things, how to perform tasks, find information, conduct calls, right? The methods that they use might be really good for them, but it may not be 100% right for you, and that's okay. You're sort of learning other people's approach. You might like a certain few things that they use and vice versa, right? And basically be willing to put that practice into play. And last but not least, tip number 5, grab a buddy. And I know that sounds really creepy, but I mean it in the sense of a mentor, right? So whether that be someone that has onboarded with you the same week or someone who you really mesh with in terms of personality, someone that you have gotten really close with, right? It's good to have a buddy because especially if you're onboarding with new SDRs, they're in the same boat as you, right? And they have a lot of experience that they could bring, even though you're sort of in the same boat, and you guys can sort of push through together, learn together, grow together, hustle together, face challenges together, right? being around someone that you can bounce feedback to, or vice versa, provide you feedback, someone who is genuinely invested in your success and your future, right? And just being able to essentially grow with this person. And again, it doesn't hurt to have a buddy that you can bounce ideas off of, that you can ask certain questions, right? You're basically putting yourself in a position where you're not just relying on yourself. That's the last thing you want to do. You want to rely on as many people as possible, because at the end of the day, you want to look good, you want to do good work, and the people that have been there for a while, the people around you, you need to rely on them, because it's hard, it's tough, especially your first couple of sales roles. It's really important to be open to learning from others, and also being able to just work well and mesh with other people. I can promise you it will not hurt or damper your success at all. In fact, if you follow these steps here, I can almost guarantee you that it will put you in a great trajectory. Want to get a head start on fundamental sales career skills before you land your sales role? We have a link down in the description below to our sales career leadership training course. If you enjoyed this video at all, please give it a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe to our channel so we can continue to push out amazing videos just like this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will catch you on the next one.